Hello, my name is Killian Sump, and I'll be presenting my professional teaching portfolio. I work at Burnt River School under a restricted teaching license, and I'm the elementary school teacher. I teach in a mixed grade classroom of grades K through 4. I have 3 kindergartners, 1 first grader, 2 second graders, 0 third graders right now, and 1 fourth grader. Burnt River School is in Unity, Oregon, a small town in eastern Oregon in Baker County. Our bus brings students from Unity as well as nearby towns in the area and is probably the largest school district in Oregon per square mile, with more than likely the smallest student per square mile ratio. And I'm just going to keep this computer from falling asleep on us. So Burnt River School is on Highway 26, right next to the town of Unity. It's surrounded by a large area of national forest land, public land, opportunities for recreation, hunting, and fishing. Originally, it was incorporated in 1972 with a population of 101. Major economic drives being timber, Department of Forestry, the Forest Service, and agriculture. These days, the population is less than half of that of when it was incorporated at 42 in the town, and major industries are cattle ranching. Unity is in a bit of an economic lull in this sense. Now, to provide some context on the school itself, we have about 40 students at Burnt River School, and aspects of it include a large international school program with foreign exchange students, an online program through which students can earn a diploma since the pandemic, and a basketball team that won the state championship in 1983, as well as an outdoor club, which I started this year, and other extracurriculars, such as leatherworking, greenhouse, etc. It is a public charter school. The elementary, middle, and high school are all mixed grade individual classrooms, and all students speak English in my classroom. We have a large classroom with 2 support staff that help allow for differentiated instruction and small group learning. This helps provide individual coaching and a degree of ability to meet students at their appropriate grade levels with content. As we reflect on the ELA unit that I focused on, the theme of it was text structure for paragraph writing. And I work with students from grades 2 through 4 on this unit. First lesson focused on identification of a topic sentence and the purpose. The second lesson focused on supporting details or the body of the paragraph. Third lesson was designed to help students compose their own piece of writing in the paragraph format following these organizational components. The fourth lesson introduced students to the concept of a concluding sentence and allowed them to revisit their previous writing by adding a concluding sentence and making revisions based on teacher feedback. In lesson 1, they highlighted mentor texts relating to the topic sentence. In lesson 2, they also identified the supporting details of a given mentor text, which I helped instruct as well as through our curriculum provided. In lesson 3, they composed their own paragraph, including those 2 components. And in lesson 4, they both added a concluding sentence and revisited their previous writing by revising their writing into a final draft. We have a couple samples here, one of which has a concluding a topic sentence, and a bit of a run-on sentence in the middle, which did incorporate 3 aspects of supporting details as well as a concluding sentence. Second piece of sample writing we have has a fairly rudimentary and simple topic sentence with 3 short and quite repetitive supporting detail sentences, as well as a concluding sentence. Overall, as we can see based on these tables, all 3 students in this small group earned a 7 out of 10, which is a satisfactory level of demonstration of these concepts. While the students do have a lot of room for growth, they did demonstrate the following standards of 2nd grade: introduce a topic, and group related information together, include illustrations when useful in aiding comprehension, develop the topic of facts, definitions, and details, provide a sense of closure, and, with guidance and support, focus on a topic and strengthen writing when needed by revising and editing. The value of organizing ideas into a paragraph structure is essential for helping students both with their academic writing and in a practical sense. For second grade, this was an introduction to concepts, and for a fourth grade student, it was a helpful review of important concepts for their writing. As we visit our math reteach, the basic focus was understanding fractions, and this included all 4 grades that I teach. The first standard we're focusing on were accompanying other dancers using a variety of percussive instruments and sounds, and art and music integration. Using visual fraction representatives to recognize, generate, and explain fraction relationships between equivalent fractions is another 4th grade mathematical standard. 3rd grade standard for our emerging third graders who are in 2nd grade now, develop an understanding of fraction as numbers. And a kindergarten standard was know number names and count sequence. This unit helps students understand fractions in a variety of levels, demonstrated through different learning styles, both visually by filling cups of water to visualize different parts of a whole, as well as using fraction numerator and denominator to demonstrate the beats in a rhythm and the amount of beats stepped on in the dance. They then use this information to transfer their knowledge onto an assessment on paper to display fractions in a numerical sense. These students all reached learning objectives via the reteach, and we saw significant advancement in their demonstration of these learning goals. This was very nice to see. Paragraph structure, organization, as an important skill, is a big part of my reflection in terms of the budding writer and is relevant for academic and practical applications. In other aspects of my reflection, the PTP helped me recognize how to implement 4 different standards over a sequence of lessons through scaffolding, learning goals, and objectives over the course of the unit. PTP also helped me realize the importance of a teacher's ability to show varying levels of supports in order to provide differentiated instruction for a variety of individual learners. Making learning objectives clear to student aids in their success and efficacy. Another point of reflection was utilizing our rubrics to help assess student performance accurately and identify areas for strength and growth, as well as plan for future lessons. Pre-teaching content with slight modifications can be an effective way to solidify skills for students showing competency, as well as reinforce concepts for students who are showing an inability to demonstrate the learning objectives of the previous lesson. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I learned a lot through this process. Thank you.